Trump's latest declaration just sent shockwaves across the automotive industry. Automobiles manufactured in America. It's not a recommendation, it's a directive. Trump's startling remark has triggered waves of ambiguity in the automotive sector. Foreign automakers might have to relocate their manufacturing facilities. Will the cost of cars increase? Will the industry adjust or fail? What's going on? Donald Trump shocked everyone with his audacious announcement. Through the automotive industry, his order? Each and every automobile sold in the US have to be made only in the United States. This is more than just a proposal. It directly challenges decades of the effects of globalization on the automobile sector. The proclamation aims to stop foreign automakers' dominance, which benefits from international supply networks while guaranteeing American at the forefront are resources and jobs. For many years, the US has been a center for international brands. Businesses such as Toyota, Volkswagen, and BMW have prospered by utilizing worldwide production lines and selling their goods to customers in the United States. Trump's this model is dismantled by vision. As directed by him, even companies with US plants already must move more activities inside the country. Luxury automobiles such as the BMW 7 Series, produced in Europe at the moment, and Toyota's flagship models that are manufactured in Japan would be necessary for American assembly lines to roll off. Wide-ranging effects could result from this change. It is seen by some as a patriotic call to restore the manufacturing foundation of America, while others caution that it may result in serious disturbances in the world economy. However, how will foreign automakers use to international will supply chains be able to meet this extreme demand? Pressure on foreign automakers. If you are instructed to relocate your operations or run the danger of losing access to the global most profitable auto industry. For international automakers, Trump's announcement is a challenge as well as a possible pivotal moment. Businesses such as Toyota, Volkswagen, and BMW have made billions of dollars into their operations in the United States over the years. Trump's new mandate, however, is relentless. It requires more than just assembly in the US, but full manufacturing, including procurement components and producing luxury models in the country. Think about BMW. The Spartanburg, the largest plant, is already in South Carolina. BMW factories around the world produce more than 60% of BMWs sold in the US states. However, under Trump's administration, this isn't sufficient. Models that are typically constructed in Europe, like the opulent 7 Series, would additionally must move production to the United States. Toyota has comparable challenges. Although it's the US popular models like the Camry are produced by plants, and Corolla, with its luxurious models and customized Japan, continues to manufacture parts. Getting together, Trump's demands would necessitate a revision to its operations, which might compel Toyota to stop a few of its conventional production centers. This is more than just a money problem. It's an existential one. Foreign automakers have to make a choice, whether to accept the risk or the expense of compliance losing entry to the American market. Either option includes substantial risks, starting with the supply chain disruptions that result in increased consumer costs. However, why is Trump so committed to enforcing such a radical shift? The response resides in his more comprehensive economic outlook. The economic strategy of Trump. Is this a daring attempt to promote American rejuvenation or a risky risk with the economy? Trump's mandate encompasses more than just automobiles. It's about a more comprehensive economic plan intended to changing the manufacturing scene in America. In the United States, factories have been closing for decades, and employment shifts abroad. Trump's plan aims to buck the trend by bringing back domestic producing and recovering America's status as a major industrial force in the world. This strategy's core component is economic nationalism, the conviction that the US must put its own workers and industries first. By compelling automakers to produce, Trump wants to create jobs at home. strengthen regional economies, and lower America's dependence on imports. States such as Michigan, South Carolina, and Ohio, historically dependent on production, could observe economic activity to rebound as new factories are constructed and old ones reopen. Nevertheless, this vision has important difficulties. The production of automobiles nowadays is extremely automated, which means that during production may rise, but the creation of jobs may not keep pace. Anticipations. Additionally, American laborers need to adjust to the requirements of high-tech manufacturing, which calls for sophisticated education and expertise. Without a substantial workforce investment development, this policy's advantages could be dispersed unevenly. However, what does all of this mean? Imply for those who purchase these vehicles? That's where the viewpoint of the customer is relevant. The viewpoint of the consumer. Would this rule make the most costly car you've ever owned, ever bought? Regarding American customers, there are two sides to Trump's mandate. One side is the pride that comes with being a car owner, genuinely made in America. Endorsing domestic industries and employment are in line with the values of numerous purchasers who are keen to view their purchases support the economy of the country. Conversely, the fact that there are more consumers may be impacted by manufacturing costs. Difficult. Moving manufacturing to the United States calls for a significant investment in new facilities, labor, as well as logistics. These expenses are impossible for automakers to absorb, indicating that they will be inherited by consumers in the form of increased auto costs. High-end companies like Audi and Mercedes-Benz may observe the thousands of dollars increase in their prices, reducing their accessibility. For the typical American, even domestic manufacturers such as Ford and General Motors may encounter difficulties as they compete for labor and resources, possibly increasing the price of their cars as well. Additionally, the policy may result in a decrease in the decision of the consumer. Automakers might simplify their products, emphasizing models with high volume that generate the highest profits. This implies fewer options for luxury or niche markets, giving customers little choice. However, this is more than just a car story. It's an action that affects the entire world. Global automakers are nervous. What occurs when the biggest automobile in the world, manufacturers must relocate their overnight playbooks? Trump's declaration has sent shockwaves across the world's auto industry, including industry titans like Volkswagen, BMW, and Toyota in the heated seat. For many years, these businesses have meticulously balanced international supply chains to maximize